Hey guys, I hope you're all doing super well. Once again, welcome to the Skilled Immigrants channel. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons for the PNP program, as well as the pros and cons for the Express Entry program. So guys, I'm just asking you to be
attentive.
Let's go straight into it. So guys, I'm going to start with the pros and cons of the PNP program. The PNP program is considered to be the one of the easiest way to enter Canada as a skilled immigrant because it gives you an additional 600 points to your overall CRS score. Let's say you scored about 380 or 400. If you apply to the PNP program, that score is going to be like 600 points is going to be added to that. So the total is going to be big, and then you're going to be very much eligible. I don't know why I mentioned the second point twice, but let's say you chose a province which is not very populated. That means you are going to there's going to be less job competition, of course, and as well as the cost of living is going to be less. Now let's talk about the cons. The cons is that you're going to have to stay for 2 years in that province. Basically, you're going to have to sign a contract for staying in that province for 2 years. You're going to have to pay extra 500 to 1500 Canadian dollars depending on the province, per province, by the way. And this amount of money should be paid within 14 days. One of the cons is that it takes longer time to process your documents. Some provinces require job offer because they want you, because they're having some lack in some special, because they have a lack in some certain areas, so they want to fill that gap. The next thing is that few codes are eligible for PNP depending on the province. I'm going to talk about the codes in another video in details because the codes are really essential. Every job have its own code, and yeah, every job is classified into 4 categories: A, B, C, and 0, I guess. So I'm going to talk about that in some other videos. So those are the pros and cons of the of the PNP program. As you can see, it's a really a good way, and it's one of the easiest way to get into Canada as skilled immigrants. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of the Express Entry program. One of the good thing about Express Entry program that they really work quick. Like they process your documents very quickly. The second thing is that free movement all around the country and no job offer is needed. However, if you do have a job offer, that's going to add up to your CRS score. Nowadays they no longer work on the first come first serve basis, meaning that if you're qualified, your things are going to be processed faster. And let's say, for example, 2 candidates, they rank equally on the Express Entry pool. No worries whatsoever because both of them will be invited to apply for the PR. So I made my thorough search on the cons, but I really couldn't come up with so many things since the system is really, let me say, fair, as well as it's just very easy and clear. But one of the things which is very ironic is that mostly international students in Canada, they face more things when they are intending to apply to the Express Entry. But as long as if you're outside of Canada, really you have no worries. Just that nowadays they don't work on the first come first serve basis. That means you're really gonna have to level up your score. You're gonna have to work hard. If you have let's say a low CRS score because of your IELTS, or because of you don't have enough job experience, that means you're just gonna have to work for another year or just work hard on your IELTS score. Anyway, you're really gonna also need to prove you're gonna need a proof of fund for both programs, the PNP as well as the Express Entry. And I'm going to add a link in the description box that is going to give you the details from where I got those things from. I got it from the Express Entry website. And as you can see, it's a good idea to save. So that's pretty much all of it, guys.